Hi friends, this is Suzy, your gaming guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 4539 in Candy Crush Saga. If you find these videos helpful, I would ask that you consider liking and subscribing. That in turn would really help me out. So this is a very special dedication for Robin, also known as Lucy. We have got 20 moves to clear out 90 jelly and to collect 4 ingredients. So the jelly is fairly self-explanatory, right? Except that we've got blockers of all sorts everywhere. We've got licorice swirls here with more set to come down. We've got really thick layers of frosting, toffee swirls, chocolate, licorice locked chocolate. We have some areas of isolation because we have these cutouts. Not totally isolated because these don't have jelly under them. But it's still, I think the cutouts are a blocker. It makes it difficult to make matches. Now it looks like these are the only blockers that can come back even after they're cleared from the board. Of course the chocolate can keep growing if there's some on the board, but if we remove it, I don't see a dispenser. I don't see a toffee swirl dispenser. What I do see are wrapped and striped candy dispensers, and of course these bobbers which can send out fish. So I think the first thing I need to do is try to get through some of these blockers so I can get especially to this wrapped candy. I can't take this out directly, but I can move this toffee over and blow things up. And it's nice that I got a striped candy right away because oftentimes those dispensers are a bit stingy and don't give us stuff right away. And then of course I can try to make some stripes on my own, but since I've got so much coming down on the board, I think the key here is to try to make the most chaotic move I can. Of course, now I can't make any chaos. But let's see, will I get another stripe? No, I do have one on the board. I can send out a fish, though. See where that fish lands. And now let's talk about these ingredients that I've ignored. I don't know how these even got here. I've got a portal system, but I don't see a portal above here. I do see portals in here, and then it looks like this is the collection area. Look at this, though. That thick toffee, it's now getting caught down here. That's a pitfall that I didn't really observe beforehand, and I now may pay the price for it. Love to get this set up with a stripe. Wouldn't that be beautiful? That's not working. Ooh, let's set this off. I don't care as long as I get chaos, right? This doesn't hit any bobbers, but it does hit a lot of stuff that's on the board. So that's a pretty good move. I could make a stripe here. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to hope that there's not a green up here. Because look at how this green is coming together. I'm going to try to make a color bomb. So I'm going to set this off and create a color bomb. Now, it automatically got struck, but I consider that an efficiency of moves. Do you see how much happened on that board? I don't know that it's a great idea to keep trying to set things up because things happen on this board kind of on their own without much setup. But I can't resist a color bomb. I'd like to get a wrapped combo. Notice we've got some jelly in here sticking, and the licorice, it'll keep coming back. If we don't take any out on a turn, more stuff can show up. That's not so good. Oh, stink. The wrapped went away. Okay, so let's take stock of this again. What can I do? I'm going to go for the stripe. I'm going to set that off and hope more things show up. And they kind of did. And I could do this again. Is this the best move? Could I take out a color and concentrate things down? I think I want to prompt some wrapped to come down. And since I don't have a lot of purple, let's see about that. Okay, wrapped after wrapped. Oh, and that produced a color bomb, so now we are getting down here. I'd like to set things up, but it doesn't look really easily accomplished. What if I just take out a color to concentrate things down? Actually, I think I'll do this because I had a fairly decent move. And now I'll take out all blue from the board, concentrate the colors down, and see what that gives me. So once we open this board, we can see a lot of things able to happen. It's just hard to get this board open, and really dropping these toffee down, it may be inevitable, but if I can avoid it, I will try. I could go for this stripe combo here and it would take out a layer. Or I could try to set up a stripe wrapped combo, which would hit these guys, but I only have 2 moves. Let's go with the big stuff here and see what happens. At least we get to see how those ingredients are collected. This poor guy is still here. Now let's take a look at this. Notice that this portal, it connects from here to here. This one, I have to make moves under this little hole here, and it's going to drop into one of these spots. So let's try, it just set off in the wrong spot. When this is here, I need to make the moves below it, and that's going to help bring this all the way down. I have the feeling though, and I could be wrong, that if I concentrate on taking out the jelly, then what will happen is eventually those ingredients will just kind of drop down on their own. Because if I had made the moves down here to take out the jelly, this would have dropped. But it has to be kind of in the right position at the right time. So there may be a balance we have to strike between ignoring the ingredients for a little bit, but then paying particular attention if they don't all kind of go away on their own. I'm going to pause the recording and come back with a new board. I'm going to have the microphone turned off, but I will bring it back on when I have something important to say. Okay, so remember how I said that we needed a lot of chaos? Well, there it is. That wrapped combo is phenomenal if you can manage it, and you've got a dispenser here. So that's something that you really should be looking at as a strong possibility for getting things done. Now, fairly decent situation, 5 jelly left, 2 ingredients, 1 set over where it needs to be. In a moment, 2 will be set over the spot where they need to be. Do I do this right away because I've got it and I might not have it as things spin? Or should I hold off? I think in this case I should hold off, which is always difficult and things could blow up. But again, if they blow up, we're taking out a color, we're creating chaos. I think we'll be okay. Let's maybe try to get a wrapped down but not make anything else happen. Okay, there we go. I've got a lot of blue on the board. Yes, I would prefer this. I don't have that option. Let's do this because if it doesn't get cleared out naturally, my hope is that the fish will take it away. Oh my goodness, how frustrating is this? Well, here's the good news. This is coming back up on the conveyor belt, so it's still poised over here. If I can make this stripe and set this stripe off, then that would work. But I think I have a quicker answer to this, because making the stripe is okay. Setting it off might be difficult, but look at this. I've got a green wrapped right here. That'll explode once and take out this. Then it'll drop down and explode again. Here, I've got an opportunity to match up this green with these green. So my initial thought is do this. This is what's flashing at me. I have to ignore that and look around the board to see if there's anything else that can be done. I like this, and it looks like a clear shot. I could investigate other things. Should I blow this up? Well, it's not going to be able to fall down here because of this separation, so getting it through here doesn't look to work well. I like this, and I can't see a problem with it yet, although we may discover a problem, like if this comes over to here. But thankfully, this went straight down to this portal. So that's how I beat this. It took between 5 and 10 tries to get it done. It's not listed as a hard level, but I certainly don't think it's an easy level. Robin, I wish the best of success for you and everyone else who's watching. If you folks have any questions or comments, please put those below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.